Hi Masterminds, how you doing? Right, so I just wanted to welcome all of the new members to the group. We are really humbled by the growth that we've seen in this group, and we hope that you're all enjoying yourselves here and taking as much value from it as possible. There are a couple of things that I just want to cover quickly. Those of you that have been in the group for a while already know that security is paramount to us. You know, we want to make sure that you are safe through your entire journey in cryptocurrency, and it's really important to make sure that you're storing your cryptocurrency in a safe place, ideally offline in a hardware wallet. Okay, so it's not connected to the internet, and you're not giving yourself that risk of potentially having your cryptocurrency hacked. Okay, now the other thing that I wanted to cover as well on security is there are a lot of other ways that people can steal your information, steal your crypto, and we want to make sure you're as safe as possible. Now, that includes downloading files as well. Now, we know that there is a huge DeFi boom, okay, which, if I'm honest with you, this whole DeFi thing is just a new buzzword. That's all it is. You know, DeFi stands for decentralized finance, which is exactly what Bitcoin is. And so is the rest of the, you know, whole cryptocurrency sphere. These cryptocurrencies and projects offer decentralized services. So, you know, from a financial standpoint, so, you know, this whole DeFi thing is very similar. It reminds me a bit of ICOs, and, you know, there's going to be another buzzword, and that's what sort of sends everyone off into some of these smaller capped altcoins and new projects that are coming into the marketplace. So with that said, what you've got to really be sensible about is if there is a new project that catches your eye and you've done all your research into it, you've looked at who the organisation is, who are the people that are working there, what their social media standpoint's like, what the white paper is saying, which you'll always find on their official website, and looked into what that roadmap looks like, what partnerships they've got. If you're happy at that point and you're willing to, you know, have a go at investing in a cryptocurrency like that is brand new, you've got to make sure that you are dealing with that organisation and that organisation only. It's very easy for DeFi scammers to reproduce social media pages with similar sounding names. They've only got to put an underscore or a hyphen in there, and or put the word official at the front or back. So you've got to be really careful, because they could be sending you links to download their cryptocurrency wallet, which turns out to be not their cryptocurrency wallet, and you end up sending coins that you've purchased to them, and you've lost them forever. Okay, really important, guys. Make sure you are dealing with that project and that project only. And the other thing to say as well is sometimes you're going to be dealing with that project, but that project turns out to be a complete scam too. So, you know, for me personally, I need to see that a project has got some serious partnerships out there with bona fide, well-known organisations or individuals that I feel I can trust before I'm thinking about parting with any money. Okay, and that's me personally. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just telling you, if it's me, these are the kind of things that I'm looking at. Okay, now on top of that as well, you also need to make sure that you're on top of email phishing. Now, the guys that are in the group already know that. I've done multiple videos covering this, you know, whether it's to do with Ledger, with the recent data leak, or whether it's to do with any other organisation or anything to do with your life away from cryptocurrency. Make sure you're dealing with the right people. Don't click and download and click onto links. Always second question anything that you're coming across. Right, so with that out of the way, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is the current market at the moment. Okay, the last 7 days have been nuts, right? So we've seen roughly around 30k in dollars as a bottom, and we've seen the top as the all-time high, which was just under $42,000. Okay, but over the last sort of 24 to 36 hours, you know, it was sat at that sort of 35 and a half area, which is bang smack in the middle, and it was almost like a calm before the storm. So I was talking to our inner circle and explaining to them, you know, something's about to happen, whether it's a slight further retraction of about 10 or 15%, or we're going to be off to the races again. There's going to be an opportunity here. And today, we've seen that it's taken off again. I mean, Bitcoin's over $38,000 again. And what a time to be involved in cryptocurrency. You know, it's fantastic, the growth that we're seeing and the amount of adoption, the amount of companies that are getting involved. It's just brilliant. And we're seeing statement after statement and prediction after prediction, people talking about there's going to be a $3 trillion market cap on cryptocurrency by the end of this year. That's from Backed, okay? They're a huge exchange. But it's just more and more future evidence that cryptocurrency is the future of finance. This is the way the world is going. We're moving into a completely digital world from a financial standpoint. You know, it's revolutionized the world. It really has. You know, you see different cycles along the way. Every sort of 10 years, there's a new technology phase. This is the new phase that we're going through at the moment for the financial sector. And it's been decades since this has ever changed, about that same old system. So, you know, banks are scrambling to get involved. A lot of them already are, using some of Ripple's products, using some of Stellar Lumen's products. So we're going to continue to see more growth in this marketplace. And I'm just so happy to be able to share it with all of you. I'd like to thank you as well, you know, each and every one of you for joining, because, you know, we're humbled. This is growing very fast, this group, and just like to take the time to say thank you for being here. And any of you that are new, or any of you that have been in here for a while but didn't realise, we have a crypto mastery guide that's there for you to take advantage of. It's packed full of information, okay? And we look at a number of different things. There's loads of video walkthroughs in there, lots of information, different stories, but we also look at, you know, are you ready to actually start investing? Is it affordable for you? You know, have you got the right mentality for it? Because it's a very volatile marketplace, and there are times where you're going to be like, oh my God, have I done the right thing? This is down by 30%. And it's just part of the cycles because of that volatility. As time goes on, that volatility will calm down and those big swings will become smaller. So from an opportunity standpoint, anyone that's, you know, looking at long-term investment, this is great if you can detach your emotion from it, okay? Now, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you guys a bit of a roundup, a bit of information about security. Hope you're all going to have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll catch up with you soon. Take care.